Today's historical Rewari, which is placed to all Indian. I'm also going. What is me? What is mountains? I can show you. If I have a closer look and no trees, if I had a closer look. Where you have it. Departure from the Jaipur Junction railway station. 14322. Bhuj Bareilly Express. Curving line towards the Bareilly section. Just passing the station, and you see a beautiful curved line. Web 7 locomotive leading the Bareilly Express or Bhuj Bareilly Express. Web 7 has a great acceleration over there. You can see over the curvy line. The whole train is in the same direction, making or forming a C, like ABC. What a great experience. There you go now. There is also a metro station of railway station in Jaipur. So parallelly you can take the metro once you board the train. Over there. So the wide anti-traction tracks. That's why they call it the broad gauge. Yes, there is a meter gauge trains, but right now the whole pan India, around 90% to 95%, the train is moving on the tracks called broad gauge, and it's anti-traction tracks, which lead by the WAP 7s. And WAP 7 means wide anti-traction passenger locomotive engine. It's a upgraded form of T5 engines, which has been imported from the Americans, the Alcos. So now the train is just checking the brakes because the staff has been changed from the Jaipur station. So the drivers are just checking the brakes of the train. After the checking of the brakes, they will re-accelerate the train and move it towards the Delhi direction. The line goes to the Delhi direction over there, and thus another line is going to the Jaipur yard. Over there you can saw there are many trains is parked where they can watch the train, they can check the air fault or anything. And there is an overbridge, 2 overbridge. Another train is now another curve, slowing moving. Haven't seen around these beautiful moments in your life. See the beautiness of the Jaipur city. And so part of the bridge is just swept down into the city area. You see that? The bikers and the cars are using these roads and the divided part of the bridge. Right now, the train is just circulating again. The WAP 7 is not just moving with their speed. And before that, we are going to the another section of the Jaipur area or the Rajasthan area. I think told you that after half an hour, you can cross for the beautiful Rewari mountains. Rajasthan or Rewari mountains. Now, the train is just catching the speed of the train. And you can feel the heat of this train. We are outside the railway. Carrying their baggage. So that the train is speeding around 8 kilometers per hour. And the tracks are just not enough. Just change it up. Now the train is catching the speed of 1 hour. Sooner or later, that train is parked. Just going to go 60 km/h. So there I had seen some locomotive right there crossing from another train. Might be a goods train or a passenger train. Let's see. Some people are walking on the track. It's not good. They have to take care of their life. I can see that this is the WAG 12, the twin locomotive of the Indian Railway. It's a power pack or powerhouse of the Indian Railway. It has great acceleration, great braking system, on the slopes, on the curvy area, on mountain, on hills, on the guard sections. The twin Black 12 is a just beast monster of the Indian Railway, carrying more than 9,000 horse per hour or higher efficiency of these engines, having the top speed of 120 km per hour. There is a barricades of the Indian Railway. I think some people are just walking around. So maybe some train is just. So now we are moving ahead to the another station or our first halt. Gandhi station. It's just 5 kilometers from the Jaipur station, and it's maybe a second major station in the Jaipur city where the many trains are started in the future as well. It's been reformed. The station is transformed. Many stations in India are transformed and having a in the transformation phase as well. So you can see these are the BCNA coach, box covered coach. The beautiness of Bareilly.
Crossing the train. You all can see that. The first crossing, Rewari. That's the name of the train. If you fly that express train or some special train now fully ahead towards the next station or the next town or the Khalsa junction. You can see over the barricading so that the animals are not cross the railway track. It's like the railway has planning to barricade these high-speed sections all over the India. Right now, over 11,000 kilometer lines have been barricaded both sides. See, these are the new barricading. It is very important because an animal or a moving car, bicycle, tractor, any local person who is not aware of in that night time that a high-speed train is crossing in the line, they can cross the line without knowing the danger of their life. So these are the important things which is done by the Indian Railway, and it's good to see that it's been implemented all over the India sooner or later. And this will also help to increase the speed of the Indian rails, because if there is no traction or there is no sign of emergency or animals or anything on the track, the train is moving slightly fast. And also in the north side, when there is a lot of fog in the winter times, the train cannot slow down their speed just because of the barricades. You see another station on the right hand side, and you can see over there the mountains of Rewari. And these sections we continue to Jaipur now. We are sometimes close to the Rewari section, sometimes far away from the section, and now the train again. Every day. Big parts of sea. And now, for you, escape, enjoy. Songs of the parody of the space and the movies. Now you can enjoy the Aravallis. We have another crossing, and this time I think it's another high speed action. VAP 7 crossing, now another VAP 7, and the second crossing over here. It's Varudhara Express. So now we are just passing to another station of Rajasthan, it's past call. Slowly moving. There is some type of caution in the tracks. Due to that, the train is moving slowly and passing this station at the speed of 20 to 30 km per hour. Might be some type of work is going on the tracks. The past call. So people who are come from this state or the village, say hi. See, the peoples are just working on the tracks, and there are some works. Due to that, there is a cautionary or the precaution on the tracks, and the train is now
moving to caution level of 20 km per hour. And after that, it again gain the acceleration and finding the same speed of 130 kmph. Enjoy the beautiful morning. See, they are all over the barricading around the tracks on both sides and look over the around vehicles. Never explain the experience of the beach in words. You can only enjoy with your naked eyes and capture those moments for a lifetime. So the train again gaining the acceleration past the caution. Type 7 is going in their mood. 20 to 30, 40, the 60, 70 in the very quick succession. That's the power of Type 7. Now you can feel the sound of the same. 70, 80, 90, 10, 100. Goodness me. And the train. If you only hear my voice, but you can feel the sound to understand the speed of the web 7. See that? That's why. Training over here to making a full underground seepage under the tracks, and you can saw the engineering of water. Like making the form of train will be sailing on the track. Training on again different direction, and it's now crossing another station. It's Jaipur. It's Jaipur. Say hi. Hi to everyone, Jaipur city. All the far away and all the time. Trying to get all of that. Another people sounds. Yes. Here at the train crosses the train station, and it's not to make it that. Right there. The heat of the Rosha Junction. People standing on the platform to catch the train. Another station in the Rajasthan city. It's a gold chagro. Some sort of plaster of Paris. Plaster is making over there. And this train is also under construction. The renovation is placed all over the major platforms. One of the drivers of the renovation platform. You can see the boards display the coach number. 9:46. The train was late around 20 to 25 minutes. See you in the next station. So after this departure of from the station, there is this very good curve or a beautiful curve in this section. Train is just moving toward this curve, and you can saw that. Signal is turned to yellow to red. Due to the main line, actual train is on the main line, so that's why it's red. That's the started on the loop line. Now the train is going on the main line. This was the picture India yesterday. Railway mechanism to check the railway line and also fill some pretty part of the railway line and its problem or sort of problem is found on the tracks for sport travel and sport. Taking up this by the website of the gate. This is a TV so that the train or the local pilot knows that this is the point where you can accelerate the train. Whenever you saw a T/P point on near to the railway station, it means the train is going slowly to this point. After that, the locomotive pilot take the speed to try to whatever the design on the side is for the train. That you see that here also the barricade has been done. The side, the side, there will be barricade. That's why. Railway station. Every city has the same pattern. The farm and the idea where you can saw the different type of plates. Standing on the aircraft, waiting for yes, take off. Now you can see section coming up. You don't see that? I can show you. Let's show you.
Walk on every line until push water. And you can see the locomotive of the Rewari series. Section, and you just saw there are four hills that they are called on that island. So they are having small section. Water. Of the last section. Nothing. Chair is banging the curve. But now train is close to that place, which I already told you that we are nearby to the hills. We are far away from the hills. Until now, we are finding these hills here and there now. Try to look on the spot for all important. Select and find. Speed enjoy everyone. It's He's barricaded, beautiful barricade, newly constructed barricade all over here. From Jaipur, I can see that. I can see the of the elevator. And now it's another highway. So now
So we are heading towards the Bareilly junction, and there you go to the Salasala Bareilly North. Pretty historical, very religious place to all. I'm also going to the Bareilly years back with the family. So whenever you come to this pilgrimage, the version of Salasala Bareilly, step down from the train in the Bareilly junction. So the nearest station is Bareilly, or the station is Bareilly. And from here you can take taxi, cab, or by cab to reach the Bareilly temple. As per the mythology, many beliefs, if you have any ghost instructions, some supernatural things, or you have facing some type of consequences in the life, the money, power, matrimonial disputes, anything, you can visit this religious place. And it's believed, I believe, we believe, and all believe that once you take the darshan of Bareilly, you have blessed with the blessing of the Bareilly. All the flaws, all the type of special things. And you can have the starts in your life. It's so many supernatural human things in the temple of Bareilly. That high track machine temple. That machine temple is Bareilly. Reaches the Bareilly junction 17 minutes late. The night time of the train arrival in the Bandiko is 9:50 a.m. The train is now reaches the station to 8 a.m. Around 17 to 18 minutes late, but it is acceptable. You can find many stalls here. They also AC waiting lounge. It's a paid one. It's not a free one. Beautiful arts presenting in the station too. Amir Kila, the Amir Fort, Bareilly Durg, and there is, you can see the parking of the Bandiko Junction.
Catching up the nearest and closest Rewari mountain hills. In the section, you can saw that. You can saw over there. Goodness me. Heading towards the next station. Watch it. Have you seen? See, whenever reach the city, very close from the city, there is always a bridge. It's a pretty similar pattern in every city in India. So let's entering into the station. There is a temple over there. Have you seen that? I'll show you. I'll show you. Watch this temple. Okay. Another cool corner, which you see earlier. There's another opposite direction of that pool. Okay, I can get this. There's trees. So now we are entering into the
This next stoppage, which is very close to the Rewari Hills, mountain hills. Some towers to produce signals for us while traveling in the train, roaming in the city. These towers are helpful in our business and all daily activities, but it's harmful for the birds. So what's this? Entering the rock curve. Hi Rajgarh. Neat and clean station. Less population I think in the city. Few passengers are waiting for the connecting trains or the trains. The station also comes in the NWR segment. It's North Western Railways. And we are in the station loop line, the main line. You can saw that going straight forward from there. The train having a 2-minute stoppage over here, and now you can saw this Rewari mountain hills from the station too. Beautiful mountains. Let's find out if we have something to catch up on these mountains. No, nothing to it's clear. Nobody is moving there. So our train is joining the main line. Let's stop. Watch this. Delhi, Jaipur, Jaisalmer or Ajmer main line. Delhi, Jaipur, Ajmer main line. And beautiful track sound. Wow. Another curve. This is the beautifulness of the Indian Railway. This is the beautifulness of the tracks. This is the beautiful of watching the train going such type of curve. Make you feel like that you have never seen anything like such gorgeous and beautiful things. You can watch the locomotive, you can feel the sound. When you play in your childhood with the trains, always having a fondness of engines, different type of locomotives. But when you saw that, when you see this in the live reality, watch this. You can see all the bogies, all the coaches, from head to toe. You have that side power, so the train is just accelerating from 20 to 130 in a quick step station within a second or a minute, 20 to 130 km actually. Now you can watch this mountains. I can show you. If I have a closer look and no trees, if I had a closer look, I can show you. I don't think so that I have that close look because there are so many things in this section, and which is good. It is always good. It makes your eyes comfortable. It's good for the environment as well, for raining purpose, for harvesting, plantation, farming. So I appreciate this. I don't mind not clicking the picture or taking the picture of the mountains, but having these type of things. Oh, see another bridge. Once you cross the city, it's on the bridge. The pattern. Clean, morning, clean and clean. Relax. Enjoy. Beautiful mountains. Else you want in your life. Having a good family, having a good traveling life, having a good day, good food, beautiful sightseeing. And these are the wheat farming. Snake curve. Do you like a snake? Yeah. That's the same. Malakheda. Yet another station in Rajasthan. Pin code is 301406. Hi Malakheda. Hi Malakheda. Small, beautiful, serene, quiet, pleasant station. Less people, less passenger. Cleanness, calmness. You can enjoy every single thing here. And over there you can saw the Aravallis. Both sides. In the both sides of these stations you can find out these mountains. Approaching to the main line again. जाओ देखो. So here you cannot find the running bridge. So bridge construction is going on here, but the pattern is same. Station cross, bridge always comes. So you can see that there is construction is going on, and now train is catching up the speed. That barricading all over here. I told you earlier. This is Jaipur and traffic. 30 a.m. Till now it's around 11 a.m. in the morning. And it's so expensive barricading both sides of train. Due to that, gaining the speed in a quick succession, and also the train smoothly catching up the 130 km speed with having no fear, tension that anyone can come across on the track hit by the locomotive. Blue sky, brownish rocks, mountains, 130 km speed. Leaving the Kaithal station, yet another station in the Rajasthan district. Train is moving towards to the main line, joining Delhi Ajmer Jaipur main line. Kaithal city look. How Kaithal look like? Temple. Another temple. See, there is a mountain hill over there. It's look like some work is going on the track. That's why train is moving slowly. The next stoppage is Rewari Junction. Previously, there is a major meter gauge train station, and major meter gauge train has been passing around from the Rewari Junction. The steam engine loco shade, famous Rewari Junction, is just coming after 5 minutes. Signal is green. Now it's turned red. 1, 2, wait. No? Still green? Okay. See, there are so many workers on the track. Some work is going on the track, and the train is moving to the curve. Now it's traveling on another curve. Look here, the rest of the train. But now, see the look. Signals are greens. No, locomotive. Mountains, trains. see a black 12 coming across the line. There is a crossing with that train. I don't know why the train is slowing down due to the caution of some work on the track. As you see, previously there is some work on the tracks. And that's why the same thing happened with the coming train also. See, there are some work is going on here as well. The heavy duty crane lifting the building blocks. What's this? Very heavy blocks. Now the actual twin power coming down to the track. The honking by the locomotive. See, they are rail blocks also carried by the truck. And now the train is slowly moving 12 by 12, carrying some GSW steel. This type of machine or some factory or might be some technical stop over here because the train is traveling very slowly on the track. small van for any unusual thing happening on the track or the train. The Indian Railway will dispatch these cargo or these type of bogies or travel coaches for recovery of the things. Slowly moving to the platform. Yet another train is coming from that section. Maybe I can show you that. Yeah, you can see the diesel engine traveling towards the Rewari junction. Small passenger train.